You maybe thought we weren't going to do it tonight.
You were wrong.
We may be late, but we're here.
Do you know what the Johnsons are? We show.
Sometimes late. Hi. Day 3 of structure. We have been talking these past couple of days about structure as really being the key to open up some opportunities in your life. It's something we've experienced. We partner with a lot of people who are feeling stuck. Structure is a big part of it.
If you think about when you're goal setting, your goal is your destination. Important to have a goal because it helps you not get sidetracked. Your why you're doing it, is the fuel. It's the thing that's going to motivate you. But your systems and your structures is the vehicle that's going to get you there. It's the steering wheel. So you think about, again, as we've said before, we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our structure and our systems. So, tonight, talking about structure around
Our menu.
So,
We know that planning meals, whatever stage of life you're in, you're a family with young kiddos, or you're those crazy sports families. Oh my gosh.
Sports City Sports.
I bow down to you. It's amazing the kind of craziness that comes with those sort of schedules where your kids are out of the house. And so whatever season of life you're in, I know that deciding and thinking through what you eat can be really challenging. So we wanted to share a couple of the tips that we found for creating some structure around menu. And we've obviously talked about why structure is important, but the reason that structure around menu is really important is a couple of reasons. One, eating dinner as a family, whatever that definition means to you, is hugely impactful on the culture and the climate of your family. Sorry, that pup seems very interested in our attention. You're okay, guys. Making it a space for you to be able to have time together as a family is really worth your time. It's going to really cultivate those relationships with your kids, with your family. There's lots of studies around it. I'd be glad to send them over if you're interested. So that's the one thing. Having an opportunity to eat together is super valuable. The other thing is there's a lot of financial cost associated with going unplanned with your meals.
So you think about it, Monday rolls around, you don't know what you're going to have for dinner, so what are you going to do? Either you're going to run to the grocery store and just grab something that you're just hungry for, or you're going to run to the fast food and you're going to grab a couple burgers or whatever, which that adds up as well. So part of the value of having a menu in place is that you plan that, and so that in those moments where you're feeling hungry or any of those things, you've already got a structure in place, you've already got a plan in place. So a helpful tip is plan your menu as a family. This is something we generally do on Sundays, so we bring the kids into it. My daughter loves Talking Tuesdays. But we plan as a family, and then we do our grocery shopping for the week according to our menu.
And that really helps with the oh my gosh, I don't have this one ingredient so I can't make it, or you buy an ingredient for one thing and it goes bad by the time you need it, or by the time you get to it. So that can be really helpful. The other tip that I would share with you guys about menu planning is I want to encourage you not to reinvent the wheel. One thing that we've done with various regularity is kind of setting up a theme or something for each day of the week, so that you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, and choosing from all the hundreds of different options. Just choose a theme. So if Taco Tuesday is something that your family likes, eat tacos every Tuesday. And then you just know, I have to get the stuff for tacos.
Saturdays are generally sorted out Saturday. So that's
fend for yourself.
Fend for yourself. That means
building in the leftover time.
Getting the leftovers, or the kids just figuring out what they want that day according to what we have in the fridge.
Yep.
Wednesday is date, and see Abby is over here, and
Abby, she knows all
she
that.
knows the menu. So Wednesday is date night, so the kids are figuring it out. You know, Friday is our family night, so the kids get pizza. You know,
Sometimes I'm not here and Gabe probably just eats cereal.
Right.
sometimes the kid eats cereal.
Yeah. So just give yourself permission to keep it super simple. You don't have to have 7 gourmet meals every single night. Choose 1 or 2 things that you guys like and reuse them. I have one friend who cooks the same meal. She cooks a giant version of it on Sunday, and they eat it the whole week. So that each week they have a different meal and they eat it all week. Whatever works with your family, but coming up with a plan is really going to help you with that structure.
You can see here that we put our menu. Well, you can't see it, but we put our menu on a menu board.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it's out, it's visible, and it's something that, like, when we're planning our menu on Sunday night for the week, we can just write it out on the menu board so that we can refer to it. So, hey, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, it's Monday. It's fend for yourself, or whatever. And so that way we have it up. We've got the structure in place, and we're not having to think about it. Because I think that's the thing is getting the beauty of structure and systems is it cuts out you having to stop and think and sort it out because it's already been done for you.
And really, that's the big power of structure, right? Is don't depend on your brain and your self-control if you don't have to. Farm that out. Do it ahead of time when you have the energy. So those are our tips. I'm sure all of you have even more amazing tips about how you make menu planning work for you and your stage of life and your family. Please share them with us. We'd love to hear them. Here's a cute little version of what's happening. Down here, a little bonus.
She's so upset.
Roxy is scared of the heater vent monster. So she gets really timid when the heater is going.
We named him Tyson.
Tyson the heater monster. So, Abby, do you have any good tips to add about menu planning? What's your best structure menu planning tip?
Follow it. We don't always do that.
I can tell you that is a great tip. We don't always follow it. It's true. We're not perfect, but see how simple this is? Grilling. That's really like the only thing on the thing this week. But next week, this has been a kind of busy week, so next week we'll have even more. Thanks. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we were talking about calendar. This kind of ties into the same thing, but being the boss of your calendar.